Please don't be a lag
there.
zone. Please.
You are ready to go then. Straight on through that entrance.
I think there's a lot of people today, so that's why I caused the lag.
General admission, walk straight on through. If you have any questions about the tour, I can help you out here. If not, have a great time. See you back here in a little bit.
I think we're back. Hold on. Let me send the link.
Do you guys want, if you want, take the line.
You have one?
Oh, yeah.
I have it.
Right? Yes. Express English, or Spanish, express to the right, express to the right.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you. All right, what's up, everyone? We got 2 people watching. Sorry about that. The previous live stream, Mario Kart or the Lorelei literally killed the stream. It was so packed and it was a lag zone. But yeah, this will be the last thing I'm going to be doing on the live stream. Los lentes.
Yeah, so I'm down to car 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Welcome, cars 3 or 4. You're gonna get in line for the next tram. Hi everyone, welcome. Come on down. Happy birthday.
What's up, Vader? Happy Sunday.
Cars 3 or 4.
Welcome in, everyone. Sorry about the last live stream. The Lorelei literally was a lag zone. So apologies. This will be the last thing I'm going to be doing for this live stream. Apologies we didn't do like a proper live stream. Sí, en el lado mejor. Alright guys, we're gonna do studio tour.
Now, if you have any kids with you,
make sure to drop those likes for studio tour.
Go ahead and move them towards the center of the row, just away from those tram gates. That way they will be nice and safe. Now, they're going to be closing those gates here to your left-hand side.
Alright, sorry about that. What's up, Jeremy? We're back. I'm only gonna live stream the studio tour, and this is gonna be the last thing for the stream since I'm gonna have to head out. I was pretty much mostly vlogging, so make sure to stay tuned in for the vlog if you couldn't. If the live stream wasn't a success, then make sure to check out the vlog. Hopefully I can have it Hopefully I can have it out by tomorrow, the vlog. What's up, No Name?
Now today's Sunday, right? It's a weekend today, so not a lot of filming happening on the lot today, which is good news because that means a lot is open.
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to drop those likes for studio tour. Put some tram emojis. I know we just barely started. Apologies for the horrible Wi-Fi that happened. A lot of people are at the Lorelei today and literally on their devices that causes that literally kills the stream.
Now it looks like those gates are closing here. Now if you have any belongings that are loose, keys, cell phones, make sure that they are towards the center of the row or hang on to those tight. Awesome, everybody, we are on our way to your left-hand side. Give your best wave.
What's up, Ashley?
Bye.
Welcome in.
Once again, my name is India. I'm going to be your guide today. Go ahead and look at your screen here. As you can see, I am not...
And I know who you are, Ashley. You're someone from my old elementary school.
His name is Glenn.
Ashley Rojas.
Yeah, he's going to be taking us around 400 acres of land. We've got a lot of ground to cover, everybody. So before I get too far, there's one more person I need to introduce you to. You may recognize him from NBC's The Tonight Show, Mr. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy, what's going on?
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to
If you haven't already, make sure to drop us likes, you guys, for studio tour.
Make sure you get through this experience in one piece. We've got the very best guy.
India.
And the greatest driver.
Glenn.
They're the best.
Ashley, by the way, she's actually someone from elementary I met almost around 11 years ago. Actually, I actually met her. Hello. Yep. She's actually someone from my old elementary school. We were in the same elementary school until we graduated, and then we saw each other again in high school.
do so. Otherwise, during the entire
She's pretty much one of my
tour,
closest
please
friends.
stay seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is where the
You're welcome to chat, by the way. You can ask any questions if you want them. I'll answer them.
Pull the red cord and remain seated.
A reminder, if we're on an attraction, I might have to get off the mic.
Tour today features loud noises, fire
Like
effects,
on
and
King Kong or
effects,
any
so
attraction.
you may get wet. There are also some tram movements during the tour, so
I might have to get the updates for Fast and Furious for the stream.
finally, for your safety and for those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on board. All right, everybody, we are making our way into a real working television and movie lot. Everyone, to your right-hand side is one of my favorite views of the entire world down there. Now, here's just a little bit of history about Universal Studios. So, on March 15th of 1915, our founder Carl Bentley invited the public into the studio to watch silent movies being made. Now, guests could walk set to set portable with the new technology involved in filmmaking, but with the invention of sound and the need for
Guys, who's excited for Fast and Furious Hollywood trip? Make sure to drop those
So in
likes.
the 1960s,
Hopefully, I don't think you can take this as I can on my GoPro when it officially opens to the public. Just like how I do with the Mummy.
So on July 15th of 1964, the first of our red and white candy striped.
Yeah, I know it's impossible to like take you guys on live stream, but look at that loop right there.
Of the Universal lot and
Look
the
at that.
world famous studio tour was born, and here we are today, everybody. Now, to your right hand side, you're going to see some movie posters through here. These are
Wow.
just some of the 8,000 to 9,000 movies that we have made right here in Universal Studios. Now, we have broken up into two lots, everybody. We have a front lot as well as a back lot. Now, our front lot houses most of our sound stages as well as our production offices, and our back lot has more of those large-scale sets. So up here to your left-hand side, you're going to see the very first
Wow,
sound
Jurassic
stage
World
of
is
the
way
tour.
loud right now.
It is Soundstage 12. It is our oldest and largest.
We did Jurassic World in last live stream, but literally after Jurassic World, literally the live stream just killed itself over by Mummy and Nintendo World.
that are filmed inside of
There's
this
so many people on the lower level right now.
on your screens here, so you can see.
What's up, Oscar? Oscar
Here, right?
Matute.
Now, basically, the inside
Legendary
of a
Wolf.
soundstage just looks like a very large
Doing good.
warehouse.
We're here
So
on
set design
the world famous
really
Universal Studio Tour here at Universal.
environment that the script requires.
This is actually
Now,
the
we're
second
entering
live
our
stream.
front lot,
The
everybody.
previous one got
To your
disconnected.
left-hand side, these sound stages have recently been used for the TV series Bel Air, starring Jabari Banks and Ali Sholote.
Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah. And that was really fun. I feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew all together from here.
I think we're good in the lag.
Set design, props,
Very
and
nice.
transportation. Yes. Yo,
There we
Transpo's
go.
the best.
I was setting up Snapchat Nights. I don't have a Snapchat account, by the way, for reasons. I don't want to.
Talk to Transpo now and let these
I'm not
people
gonna get into it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But nice, Justin. But I'm not gonna get Snapchat. I'm fine with Instagram and Discord. And also, guys, make sure to go follow my Instagram. I think that Nightbot is helping me. You can go follow me from there. I will accept, by the way, I have my account on private just for safety reasons.
And that is Soundstage 14. Now, some pretty awesome TV shows have filmed in here, including The Mindy Project, starring Mindy Kaling, as well as the revival seasons of Saved by the Bell and 6 entire seasons of
Yeah, Halloween
Superstore.
Horror Night tent.
It's hot in here, but let's have some patience for
Horror
one
Nights,
minute.
Horror Nights.
Makes us all act.
Your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
Ouch. So not only do we film TV shows in these sound stages,
tent
but
is actually
movies
extra
as well. Movies
bigger.
I'm sure you've seen, like Jurassic Park.
Compared to Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Holidays in Hell.
As well as the movie Apollo 13
It is rumored to be Five Nights at Freddy's. Fingers
Now,
crossed.
Ron Howard, he did get his
Fingers
start in
crossed.
television,
We can get
right?
the
But one of these
FNAF,
nine
to the
sound
event.
stages around us here in the front lot, we're home to shows such as The Jeffersons, the original One Day at a Time, Who's the Boss, as well as some recent TV shows, including one of my favorites, and that is Never Have I Ever, produced by Mindy Kaling, streaming on Netflix. A lot of those interior shots were filmed inside of sound stages 18 and 19.
Welcome
to your
in, everyone.
right-hand side. Now, Soundstage 19 was also home to the
Also, Oscar, I might actually add you as a Nightbot as well. Look, I do trust you as well. You're my closest friend, almost like around 6 years, so I can trust you.
Our first celebrity sighting. To your left-hand side, you're gonna see Ted.
Everyone, congrats on Legendary Wolf as becoming as a new moderator on the channel.
By Seth MacFarlane.
I know you don't watch that much, you just come quickly, but you can actually be here just keeping guard with the chat.
Peacock original event
We got Ted.
It's a prequel series set in 1990.
But yeah, shout out to Oscar.
That means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as a book back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, 10 is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
Thank you, Seth. Also to your left-hand side here, you're going to see what we call production bungalows. Now, we have 3 stages of production, right? We've got pre-production, production, and post-production. And a lot of pre-production can happen in these bungalows that you see on your left-hand side here. Now, pre-production is when a producer comes in and they can utilize this space to find a director, find a writer.
There might be a little bit of a delay of people watching the stream.
Was a writer for Scream.
We only got 4 likes.
Of Dawson's Creek and Vampire Diaries. Also among these bungalows, we've got Martin Platt Productions, and we have just brought Wicked to the big screen, everybody. Stars Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande as Glinda. Part 2 of Wicked is going to be coming out later this year. Now, also to your left-hand side, you're going to see some of our newer sound stages. Now, these look a little different from our other ones, and that's because they have production.
Also, thank you for the Ninja Watchers who are watching. I know it's only 3 people. We just barely started a new live stream. The previous one, the Lorelai literally actually killed the stream. There were too many people down there with their devices, and it was a lag zone down there. Luckily, I got to, you were able to see Jurassic World ride at least. But this will be the last ride, by the way. Studio tour will be the last ride since I'm gonna have to leave after this. But I will have a full vlog on the channel, by the way. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see the full vlog and update from Universal for this week.
They take up about 4 acres out of the 400 acres we have here.
Justin, the Lorax is no longer here. Stop being in the year 2012.
Be seeing a bit of our Brownstone Street and Central Park. Now, you may recognize these brownstones here from the movie Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey. Now, just across the street from those brownstones, you're going to see that brick building right there with the emergency sign. That is a brand new set. It was just built for the new hit TV series St. Dennis Medical, starring David Allen Greer.
Oh, we're going to head to Hill Valley.
I'm going to argue that this is our second celebrity sighting, everybody. Welcome to Courthouse Square. Courthouse Square is famously known as Hill Valley from Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd.
Looking forward for FanFest.
Famous clock tower is here to your left-hand side. This is where Doc Brown.
Okay, not a whole lot right now. It's literally empty, but they do have everything cleaned when FanFest is gonna. Ooh, we got some goose. We got some goose.
Inspired the entire climax of the future. I had seen something on that lead about why, and I was standing inside.
We got a goose.
And I already had the word.
Aww.
No way. No way. I was up there for a while. Of course, I had a cable.
In front of the Hill Valley sets. I'm so ready for FanFest because this is the area that we're going to be walking around during FanFest, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I will be here for FanFest, only for one night, but I'll be covering all of the content here.
New York Street. Now, these buildings are 50 feet tall, and they were built with a technique called forced
But it looks like they actually I think there used to be another tree somewhere in that area. But we'll see how it's going to be for FanFest.
Now, we've had plenty of superheroes come through our New York Street. 2 different Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man. And Chris Evans
yes, Jeremy, FanFest. There's nothing set up, but they have everything like cleaned and ready so they can actually start setting up when we get closer.
Now, to tell us a little bit more about this concrete jungle is our friend, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood.
That's been burned down, Justin.
Tough lady.
I came to Universal like the following year and it's already been destroyed.
Just like old times. Gotta love New York City.
Interesting poster of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Instead, it's called Creature Walks Among Us.
I was just,
Among Us.
just walking there. So it's not
I think it's a sequel to the original Creature from the Black Lagoon. Instead, if it's not at the Black Lagoon, it's literally located in the city. Interesting. I don't know how much money they wanted for this movie.
Now, for Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, starring Dwayne Johnson. This was the scene of London. Now, some parts of that scene
The
were
collapsing
actually
bridge is
filmed
gone.
on location.
Well, it's
in
still there,
London.
but it's not in
others were
operation.
filmed right here. So, with clever editing, our filmmakers they combined the footage to make it appear as though our heroes are in London the entire time. So our metro sets, with the right set design, can be any city in the world, from London in the 1960s and Austin Powers, starring Mike Myers, to the Holiday Parade in Jingle All the Way, starring Jake Lloyd, who was also the young Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. So it is called New York Street, yes, but it has been other cities, like I mentioned. It's been San Francisco, Seattle, and even Chicago, like you might have seen.
Alright guys, we're going to be entering to King Kong 363D. When we are in the attraction, I'm going to be back from the chat.
You think like that in Chicago. I'm good idea.
But yeah, make sure to put some gorilla emojis in the chat for King Kong. And some T-Rex emojis for the V-Rex.
Trained with the best stunt people in the world and got to be an actor and a writer. So it was a good piece of work. Danny called John America's guest because just didn't walk into anybody's house. During the shooting of the movie, John was missing. We couldn't find him. Danny went off looking for him, saw a light on in this one house and knocked on the door. I said, sir, we're doing a movie down here. We're looking for one of our actors. Oh, John, yeah, he's on my couch. He came in, he had a snack a couple hours ago. He's sleeping. He was America's guest. I mean, literally that true.
So from the concrete jungle to the real jungle, everybody, we are headed to Skull Island, and here is director Peter Jackson to take us there.
It's the original King Kong that many people very movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8.
All the rides that I know, Justin. Did not say like Big Thunder Mountain. We're not at Disneyland.
Let's go to Skull Island,
I know not so many people are watching because I literally started like a new stream. There's the collapsing bridge. It's kind of hard with the sun, but there it is. And the runaway train up there.
The Universal Tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife from Skull Island. In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We're just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
All right, everyone, I've been to Skull Island many times, and every time I go, it is a very bumpy ride, so please remain seated at all times.
Alright guys, I'm going to be off the microphone. I will be right back after King Kong. So I hope you guys enjoy King Kong.
We also ask that you please do not use any type of flash photography, as this will scare the dinosaurs. All right, everybody, adventure awaits us, so please remain seated and hold on. And now let's head back to Skull Island.
guys. Enjoy King Kong 360 City. I'll be back in the chat. Alright guys, that was King Kong 360 Hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Consider to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notification bells if you're enjoying the live stream. Justin or anyone that I know, one of my mods, can you actually send the link of my live stream to notify to anyone? Because we only have 2 people watching us right now, so if any of my mods are watching, can you actually send the link to the YouTube notification line to get notified again? Or anyone who is actually a theme park enthusiast. Yeah, no. Okay, I guess maybe some of you guys send me the links because I do see some people coming back now. I hope you guys enjoy King Kong 360 3D.
Welcome back to the Metro Sets, everybody. Now, a little bit earlier, you got to see a bit of our brownstone stream right before we went into Courthouse Square. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a scene from Bruce Almighty, which utilized those brownstones. Now, this shot of Jim Carrey looking in the mirror, this was actually filmed inside of one of our sound stages. And then Seth Lincoln, they utilized the backlot. Now, these brownstones on your screen are also to your left-hand side, just with a distance this time. Now in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, there's a scene when Kevin's on top of the brownstones and he throws the bricks down at the sticky bandits. That was filmed right there on our brownstone street. Now up next, everybody, is one of my favorite elements of the studio tour. It is here to your right-hand side. It is this beautiful monster mural done by the artist Tristan Eden. It's a colorful tribute to the classic Universal monsters. Now this entire mural was painted with spray paint, and it took about 2 to 3 months to complete this beautiful work of art. Now, to your left-hand side, you're going to see some newer sound stages here on our backlot, 30 through 33. Now, 32, soundstage 32 has been used for Happy's Place, which stars Reba McEntire, and soundstages 30 and 31 have been used for the singing competition show, The Voice.
Hey, what's up, Studio Tour? It's Kelsey Ballerini.
And I am John Legends from The Voice, and we shoot our show right here in Stage 31, one of the newest stages on the lot.
These state-of-the-art sound stages allow us to bring our show to life, from the blinds to the lives and everything in between.
Everyone's talking about the new voice coach. The new voice coach. You see that gorgeous face?
We missed you, man.
Go on. Now get the fans voice in their place.
That's a big night.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Also, to your left-hand side, you're going to see this body of water here, and this is what we call the Hollywood Ocean. Now, the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon, which recently celebrated its 70th anniversary, filmed right here in our Hollywood Ocean. Take a look. Now, it's part of our legacy of horror films and monster movies that stretches from Dracula in 1931 to the upcoming Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe opening later this year in Orlando. So from the 1920s until around the 1950s, Universal Studios was known as the Monster Movie Studio. That's because we made movies such as Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, The Mummy, The Invisible Man. Now, a lot of these classic monster movies, they filmed their interior shots inside of our sound stages, but a lot of their exterior shots were filmed right here in our little Europe sets. Now, these are some of the oldest sets that we have here on the Universal lot, but they have been used recently. You might recognize them as The Good Place, In the Good Place, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
Eleanor Shellstrom.
Why is it so bumpy?
I've never seen
Not supposed to be a hero.
The most bumpiest studio tour of them all. This is the most bumpiest.
This was also Genovia.
Apologies for all the shaking.
Engagement. Also Cinderella, starring Brandon Houston. He lost our little girl sets.
Watching my girl. I will, Justin. Like, I mean that I will actually soon. Don't worry, I'm not waiting for streaming. I might actually get to watch it during my spring break.
Right there in our Court of Miracles.
Also, you guys, if you watch my this new update from Universal, around here in this house, they were filming like a random project from a filming school, which I was interesting to hear about it. But yeah, some of it here was actually filmed inside this house and also in Little Europe as well. I was interested in what college actually got the permit to rent out the part of the backlot.
He wanted to have lines of dialogue, and they eventually convinced him to play the part. And he said, "Yes, I will play this part on one condition: I have to do my own makeup as the monster." So here he is applying his own monster makeup. He later showed production his end result, and they ended up laughing at him, saying that he didn't look scary at all. He only looked funny. So he said, "Fine, I'm not going to do this. You can get any extra to play the role of Frankenstein's monster." So that is exactly what production did. They got an extra. And that extra just happened to be Boris Karloff. Boris Karloff ended up playing Frankenstein's monster in several films after this casting. Yes, we love that scream. Now, the cast and crew were actually terrified of the monster makeup that Boris was wearing, so he was required to wear this face covering that you see here on your screen to and from set, basically anytime they were filming, so everybody could work in peace. All right, everybody. Our tour is now approximately at the halfway mark, so I just want to remind everybody to stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property, and if you drop your phone...
Also guys, I did recently posted a full POV on Earthquake right there that we're about to go on it. So you can go check it out after the live stream, the full POV. Ooh, they're playing my favorite montage.
It looks like we have access to soundstage. Everybody, we're just getting some last minute clearing here. Excellent. Alrighty. Now, if you've taken the tour in the past, everybody, you will know that this was once home to our Earthquake attraction. We have since closed it and reopened it into an actual working soundstage, but our tram still has access. Now, this is considered a home set, which means...
Alright guys, enjoy the Earthquake. I'll be back in the chat. Are they seriously playing Dancing Queen? Dancing Queen! I don't want to get copyrighted! They literally were playing Dancing Queen at the end. You can dance, having the time of your life. Ooh, see the love, watch you queen, dancing queen. We got some of these. It's okay, yeah, that's enough. That was my good singing of Dancing Queen. But yeah, we do have some updates, which not a whole lot right now. Over where used to be some old on. What's up, Jaden? Yeah, the Mamma Mia song, Dancing Queen. Yeah. I wish they could have played it a little bit louder during the attraction. That would have been hilarious. That's alright.
We can just sit back, relax. There's a shark in the water right now, everybody. Please remain seated at all times, keeping your arms and legs fully inside of the wheel. Once again, there is a shark in the water right now. Wait a minute, George. George, he's also in the water. George, he's on diver. It's his first day. George? George, I know it's your first day, George. And think if we just move forward here and hide behind this dog, we should be totally the sharks for that film, and they were all made for fresh water and not salt water. So as soon as the shark hits salt water, it's like
Welcome in, everyone. We got more people in the chat. As I just said earlier, the last live stream got disconnected. The Lorelei literally actually destroyed the live stream. It was lagging over there. So apologies what happened to me. Don't worry, we're back. We're going to be live for a little bit more here.
Zoe, it's just water.
Maybe something to this effect right here.
Excuse me. We got 8 people watching now. Thank you so much for people who are joining, all my ninja watchers. I appreciate it, and all my mods. But speaking of Flash Flood, there's one coming right now. Ah! Here we go. But yeah, welcome in for the people who are joining in. We're here on the studio tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and consider to subscribe to the channel while we're shaking, and turn on post notification bells so they could stop the shaking. There we go. So yeah, turn off those notification bells so you don't miss on a new video or live stream or short here on the channel.
Which are the western sets that we have here.
We got the Wells Fargo wagon that used to be in the Pop Plaza back in the day.
So in the silent film days, 6 different westerns can be shot here at the same time. Now each street was set up as a complete town with its own bank, sheriff's office, hotel, and saloon. That's actually one of the reasons why more movies have filmed here than any other spot in the world. Now more recently, Quentin Tarantino filmed his 9th movie here, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, and Brad Pitt. Now, if you look on either side of you here, you're going to see some really big doors as well as some very small doors. Now, this was done on purpose. When they were making those old westerns, they used to have the cowboys stand in front of the smaller doors to make them appear bigger than they actually were. And the more dainty characters would stand in front of the larger doors to make them seem smaller than they actually were. So movie magic right there for you. Now, we have filmed a lot of famous westerns here, which means some famous western stars have made their way through, including Kirk Douglas and John Wayne.
Let's see if I can actually get my recorder.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause your screens right here. We've got
I completely forgot about
the screen. We've got Kirk Douglas and John Wayne. Now in frame, these two actors, they look around the
I completely forgot I can't charge it after the water from earlier. Dang it.
And John Wayne was around 6'3", 6'4". So Kirk Douglas is standing on what we call an apple box, which is just a small wooden box. So the two
Super Church is done, Justin.
So these two guys were very good friends.
Mine was tough.
Now John Wayne improvised this. You walk.
Apologies of the blowing. It's gonna blow the charger plug.
One more time. So here is director Steven Spielberg to tell us a little bit about his experience.
I did Jurassic World Front Row, and I got notified that water went inside of the port.
The ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a greater circle of tremendous designers
like a
and
VIP
Universal
trolley
trying to
passes
figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the traffic. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is
Clear the
exactly
area.
as it was
Well, the
from the
Simpsons
time
might
it was
leave.
first placed
No.
on the Universal
Save
lot.
the Simpsons.
Tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially
Let
what
the Simpsons
designers
stay.
and myself all envisioned and created.
Now we have entered the more residential area of our back lot here. To your right-hand side, you're going to see what we call the Chicken Ranch. Now, this is what we consider to be a practical set, which means we can film on the inside of this house as well as the outside of the house. And just behind it here is what we call a one-sided facade. It is just one side.
What is the filming the Kiki Palmer show that's located in the burbs?
So to your left-hand side,
I guess yes, they have all the stuff.
Colonial Street. It is closed right now due to filming. It is incredibly popular down Colonial Street. You might recognize it as Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives. They did film 8 seasons
They
down
will
there.
bring the Simpsons. I cannot go to Disneyland.
Colonial Street. Now, if you look on either side of you here, you might be thinking, India, where are you taking us? Now, we have 400 acres of land, right? And we use all of it for filming in this area right here. The Netflix thriller Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. The makeshift campsite was built in this area for that movie. And this road is also the scene of an overturned limousine for a dramatic rescue.
Hopefully the battery doesn't die quicker. Because I cannot charge my phone because right now I got the warning notification because of the wet.
Drive. You're going to see the sign for it to your right-hand side. We like to name a lot of our roads after influential artists in the industry, and then, of course, Steven is one of those artists. All right, everybody, go ahead and get those cameras out. I'm going to argue that this is our third celebrity sighting, or sightings, rather. We are making our way to picture cars. Celebrities in their own right. Now, a picture car is basically any sort of
no, the
vehicle
Jaws
that you
photo
see
op is gone. I completely
It can be a
forgot.
tram, a boat, an airplane, a Fast and Furious car.
No, it's gone. Yeah, they got rid of the shark in this video. It's gone. It's good we have the picture cars from here. Some cars from Jurassic Park in the world. The Flintstones. Family. Oh, looks like the Nissan Skyline car is not here right now. Pulled for production, I
Now
guess.
we are taking a turn into something just a little bit spookier here, everybody. Welcome to Bates Hotel.
Fun fact, this warehouse right here has all of the stuff from Halloween Horror Nights and Grinchmas, including some of the pieces from the tree. It's located inside this warehouse in here.
Which stars Mia Goth.
Oh, Norman's out.
Oh, and it looks like Norman Bates is currently here right now, everybody. That's interesting. He must be helping somebody, which I didn't think anybody stayed here. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. The trunk. Okay, well, maybe we should get out of here before he notices us. Hey, Norman, we were just passing through, Norman. I don't like that look, Norman.
He has to die. Looks like he's scared. He just standing right there. He didn't even chase us.
Another close call, everybody. Looks like he's gonna stay down there, though. Now, up here to your left-hand side, you're gonna get a nice close-up look at Mother's house. And if you look on the second floor, you might see that she's currently home right now. Now, this was first built as a two-sided facade before they turned it into what we call a shell. So we can't film on the inside of that house, but we can use all of that.
Looks like Norman's back inside.
I'm so sorry to say, everybody, but I think we are going from bad to worse. Welcome to the set.
It's been pulled for production. Justin, your car from Fortnite has been put in production.
I want to see the
Alright guys, we're gonna be entering into a lag zone, so we're gonna be right back, don't worry. Just a friendly reminder, we're gonna be entering into a lag zone.
Medical emergency. Can you pull that cord one more time? If this is for a dropped item, can you pull the cord?
Oh wait, someone actually pulled.
Raise your hand and I will be back to assist you.
Oh, someone pulled the red cord. I can pull el red cord. So yo creo que alguien se cayó su teléfono o algo. Looks like somebody pulled the red cord. I don't know what happened. Someone is giving Daniel a bad memory. Oh yeah, Justin. Don't bring it up. This happened already twice.
Mark Wahlberg's like 150 pounds.
I think we're back. Yep, we're back.
Fresh site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision.
I guess we're good. Okay, just what I'm saying, we're gonna be heading through a lag zone, so make sure to refresh after we are out of the lag zone. We'll be right back after. Also, by the way, this will be the last thing that we're going to be doing for today here at Universal as well. So thank you so much for you guys for having joined as well.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
I don't think they really do that much. I don't know.
Now, speaking of iconic sets, everybody, we are making our way into Jupiter's Claim, and these are the actual sets from Jordan Peele's latest thriller, No.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the Winking Room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. So live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, welcome to the world of no.
Oh, looks like somebody I think needs to get off the floor. Or maybe for restroom or something, I'm not too sure. But anyways, the tour's about to end. This was the last thing. They could have just waited.
Did you see a UFO in that cloud?
Yeah. No.
I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Are you ready?
Run!
Holy hell. No.
Hell no. Now, Academy Award winner Jordan Peele got a lot of inspiration from Steven Spielberg's.
I wish that we can go back to Supercharged.
Right here at Universal Studios.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus.
Fast and Furious.
I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot.
Come back.
It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. And when everybody left to get
I'm
back
just
on the
emotional to
bus, I
see
waited another 15
the attraction
minutes
gone.
until I'm sure the bus
I know
left, and
it
then I
sucked,
had the
but
entire
I
lot to
was
myself
there
that day.
since
And
they
in
got rid
those
of
days, movie lots were so
the
crowded
old mummy
because
tomb
all
and have
movies
been
were
seeing
made
it
on
this
film
been
lots.
built
They're
from the
made all over
ground.
the world on locations, but most of it was focused in those days.
I
in the
know, I miss
60s on the
Supercharged.
film lots. So nobody
If
noticed
you want to
me
know
when
what
I was
happened to
going
Fast and
around
Furious
from
Supercharged, make sure to
soundstage
go check out
soundstage, and I really felt
after the
my
live stream
own
the full
young
vlog of the
way.
last year at the
I
studio
learned
tour.
a lot and had the most
If you guys haven't
amazing day of
known,
my
Fast
life.
and Furious Supercharged did officially close at Universal Studios Hollywood for the new roller coaster opening sometime next year.
Hollywood, getting to see a little bit of the behind the scenes and how they make movies here. Now, the studio tour is where it all began for Universal destinations and experiences. From 2 glamour trams traveling around the studio lot in the summer of 1964, we have developed into so much more, including 7 parks entertaining millions of guests every year. To our past members, thank you for being with us today. If you were not a past member, head to the Universal box office to see how
No, we
many
can't.
members would make you a pass,
I wish.
so that you can come back again and again.
Time to rock and roll. Bring the noise. We are on here. Alright guys, now this is a mover for me. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, there might be a delay right now for this tour. Oops, crap. Right. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream here. I know it's kind of hard to see it by the sound, but if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like. If you haven't already, consider to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you won't miss out on a new video here for Universal and not. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna end the stream yet, but we're gonna walk you guys out of Universal because this is the last thing that I'm gonna be doing for today here at Universal. And also, I do need to get a quick update on the One Piece photo ops they added. Getting a lot of copyright with all these songs. Actually, I can. I don't want to get copyrighted in the stream, so don't I can hear all of that music because you're gonna get copyrighted. Everybody, let's rock. I don't want to get copyrighted. Hope you guys like my non-copyrighted singing.
Experiencing some tram traffic, it wouldn't be Los Angeles without it, but we should be moving here shortly and getting you right back to the theme park. Now make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's where you'll find information including today's park hours, wait times,
Apologies with the sun.
ordering, and more. Now, to purchase any of the NBC Universal movies and TV shows you've seen on the tour today, you can visit UHD.com or just ask at any of our. Now, plan to come back this April and May to celebrate the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime at an all-new Universal FanFest Nights.
Apologies for the sun right now. It's kind of bugging you guys.
To find out more and to purchase tickets, visit UniversalStudiosHollywood.com.
When the Pinto fell and you saw it land and make these big holes on the street, that was on the back road. Dropped it from the crane. You did like that in Chicago.
Lou said you could move into that office. I said, no, I can never.
Are they talking about Alfred Hitchcock?
Very exciting just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock is there. I saw Hitchcock walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had fun along the line.
We got Hitchcock with Anthony, the actor who played Norman Bates.
Understood fear, terror, birds. That was a really scary movie.
Birds? Oh, man. That had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Okay, guys, we're kind of experiencing some delays right now with the studio tour. I guess there's some traffic going on right now. Okay, my phone is literally at 18%. Oh, we're moving, okay. I might have to end the live stream soon because my phone is low battery and I cannot charge it yet because of the water that happened from earlier on Jurassic World. Are they just playing like Psycho again? I was literally taking a cinema class and we had to watch the entire movie on the big screen.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid, and I just loved every time.
Maybe later on, not right now, Justin.
We did the tour.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and that was like the place to go and see Jaws.
It still gives me vibes of Halloween Horror Nights because me and Justin, we walked last year around this area to get to Insidious and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Also, speaking of Halloween Horror Nights, we do have a new tent that they recently added not that long ago.
1979. Back then, tram drivers were kind of reckless and free, so there was no restriction of cars going anywhere.
Halloween Horror Nights, we got a tent. We got a tent. I know, if you watch my latest update, it's not really newish anymore, but it's still kind of newer for those who haven't know about it.
So one day, Michael J. Fox had his own camera, and every time the tourists came through the stamp and their pictures, he ran out and he started taking pictures.
Now, on behalf of our driver Glenn, myself, India, Universal Studios, we hope you enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. Now, make sure you gather all of your belongings, including those safety glasses, because once you exit the tram, you're going to toss those
Everybody look right, it's a California ride.
just for those safety glasses, and I know we are very tempted to keep them, and they're very cool and very
I know the lyrics of the song they play in the background.
reason for another tour. Once again, thanks so much for your patience, everybody. We just have a tram in front of us that is uploading here. Appreciate it shortly.
Everybody look right, it's a California show, right? Everybody look right, it's a California show. And see, you got, ooh, I completely forgot there's a new update here. Shoot, okay. We do have a new photo up actually here for Back to the Future, you guys. I completely forgot this is new. Alright, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the studio tour. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, well, let me actually get an update on the Back to the Future set, the clock tower over here. Wow, this looks amazing. This is a photo up for FanFest, by the way, which I'm interested to see this. This will be open for FanFest, this photo up. Rumors are hopefully we get Doc Brown and Marty McFly because the studio tour is not technically open during it's a FanFest. But they do use the transfer you over to the back lot for FanFest. But when you come back, this is going to be the photo up where you actually meet. Hopefully we get Doc and Marty over here as a meet and greet over here like they do for Horror Nights, like some of the characters. And for the Grinch, for Grinchmas, he usually hangs out around here. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the live stream here because my phone is literally about to die. Hold on. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and consider to subscribe to the channel. That's gonna be doing it here from Universal Studios Hollywood, and see you guys in the next one. See ya.